Hello everyone, welcome once again with your boy Crow Investor. So today's video is gonna be different. This is the first time I'm gonna use my PC and not the actual camera I have. I know you might be missing, like you miss my face and stuff like that, but trust me, you're gonna see me in another video. But today's video is I'm gonna go a little bit in depth into a stock that I'm considering. Not considering, I have considered everything. I decided to make it my second position in my portfolio. My first position being Tesla stock. I have like maybe 60% in Tesla stock now. Now I have almost $13,000 worth of Corsair stock. I have 400 shares and I'm trying to make it even higher. Why? Stick with me, give me your time. It's gonna be a bit of a longer video, but trust me, you're gonna get some information that will help you decide if you wanna invest in the stock or not. Of course, this is for entertainment purpose only, so always do your diligence and don't invest in the stock just because I say so. Okay, so now let's get into the actual thing. This is the thing I'm gonna talk about. This is an article written by Werner Gracer or whatever, Werner Gracer or something like that. I don't know how you pronounce the name. So last updated it was June 21st, 2021. So it wasn't like this long time ago. It's a 9-minute read, but we are not gonna go through all these things. I'm gonna just take the things that I feel that are important to what I'm trying to convey to you guys. So stick with me. So if you want, of course, read it, the whole thing, just read it. It's a good thing to read, just to kind of accumulate some knowledge about esports and stuff like that. So why I'm talking about esports now, right? It's Corsair Gaming, so why it has to do with esports? Well, of course, if you know Corsair they focus on PC components. And what does esports events do in particular, and what do they use in particular? They don't use baseball bats. They don't use, like, I don't know, tennis balls. They use PCs, and PCs. That's where comes Corsair, because they are trying to engage in different aspects of the industry which has to do with gaming. Either it's peripherals, gaming components, streaming components, etc. So now let's get into the esports thing. Well, look, the esports industry has been tremendous growth over the years, both in terms of viewership and revenue. The increase in viewership is what mainly contributes to the revenue growth, and it's not just because those viewers are generating revenue. Seeing the potential of reaching a large and engaged audience, brands are investing in esports marketing, both directly and indirectly. This has contributed to rapid revenue growth in the industry, only slowed down by COVID limiting large public esports events. Look at this one. Only slowed down by COVID limiting large public esports events. Do you remember something? People who are not in the stock, in Corsair stock, they think that it's all the revenue growth was because of COVID. And here they say the esports, the rapid revenue growth in the industry, slowed down by COVID limiting large public esports events. So even though it was slowed down, we still had really good revenues for Corsair Gaming, right? And has to do, of course, if COVID wasn't here, we would have larger public events, which would make it even more, how do you say it? Like, we'll have like even more revenue. Yeah. So brands are investing in esports marketing. Look at this one. He made this post. Is the same guy, and he made this post in 24th, last updated 24th. 2018. Same guy, and esports marketing, the next big thing. Because here, seeing the potential of reaching a large and engaged audience, brands are investing in esports marketing, both directly and indirectly. This has contributed to rapid revenue growth in the industry. So let's get into this one. The play-by-play commentators sit at their glossy desk in the broadcast booth, and behind them the 19,000-seat Barclays Center is packed with fans. There is analysis of the two teams about to match up against one another, with the hosts assessing the strengths and weaknesses of each. Down on the floor, coaches are interviewed about their strategies and preparedness. Look, let's jump so we don't read everything. Let's jump to here. If you are like me, this whole idea sounds preposterous. Kids paying money to sit in a sports arena to watch other kids play video games. But then, if you are like me, you are probably not rich. this I found. It was funny. If you are like me, you are probably not rich. I see a bunch of kids wasting their money on games they are not even playing. Tickets cost $60 each to attend, and aftermarket prices went as high as nearly $300. Other, more business-minded people hear things like this and think, hey, there's probably even more money to be made here. So what is my point? I know, I'm 32 years old, right? I grew up in playing games. And of course, I heard that saying every time from my parents. Why are you sitting down on your ass watching other people play games? Why don't you play games yourself? How do you enjoy watching other kids play games? And I'm like, of course, at that time I was really, young. I didn't think about it. But now I know why. Why do you sit on your ass and watch football or soccer games and you watch Ronaldo or Messi play games? Why don't you play yourself? Of course, are you dumb? You are not as good as Messi or Ronaldo or any other good players. So of course, in entertainment, you would want to watch someone who is better than you, who could entertain you. And that's why I do it even now. Even I love Warzone. I play Warzone sometimes, but I love it. But I can't stand play it alone. If I don't play with other friends, I can't play it. Why? Because I'm not that good. I do stress, I get pissed, and I don't like that. So what do I do instead? I do go watch tournaments where other players like Z-Laner, Nick Mercs, Destroy, Aiden, Rated, I know people who are into games, into Warzone, they will understand what I'm saying. But I like watching those people play, because then I can be entertained. So of course I don't like playing myself because I'm not that good, but I like watching others play, and I watch them in hours. So you can't sit and tell me, look at my face and tell me, why do you watch other play games? You could play games yourself. Why are you watching tennis? Why are you watching basketball? It's the same shit. They just do physical stuff, but it needs skill. It doesn't matter either if it's digital or physical. You need skills either way. So this shit here, if you are like me, this one is I said, bunch of kids wasting their money on games they are not even playing. Yeah, true. I've bought, I don't know how many games I bought just because I was excited about. But then I played one game or two and I was like, I don't want to play this shit anymore. So I would rather watch others play games that I like, other than wasting my money buying games that I would never play. So this has to do with esports, because I'm telling you, esports, Corsair Gaming, or everything that has to do with PCs are interconnected. If esports does well, Corsair will do well, because Corsair, we're gonna get into more details. So stick with me now. Now, let's get to earnings. If you see here, it's from the year 2000. This is esportsearnings.com history. Look at this. Total prize money is $745,000. Right? $745,000. This is our biggest earners at that time, 2000, year 2000. Jonathan, 94,000 total year and stuff like that. Let's jump 5 years. 2005. Boom. From 745 to 4.3 million in total prize money in esports from 2005 to 2010. Boom. 6.3 million from 2010 to 2015. 67 million from 6 million in 2010 to 67 million in 2015. From 2015 to 2020, $120 million total prize money. Do you see where I'm going here? Look, even the first earner needed a PC in order to play chess games. This is Magnus Carlsen, he's Norwegian, and he earned total year $510,000. I mean, of course there's a lot of players. Everyone who plays games online is considered as an esports event. So when you see that and you go to the Corsair like price, you see here and you feel like $31. Okay, they haven't been traded publicly, and this is live actually, so as of 11:16 AM EDT, you know. Let me just refresh just in case something. Yeah, okay. You see the price of $31.46. You are like, okay. First of all, it went down, everything went down today. And today is the 7th of July. I don't trust this shit, because look at the volume. The volume of all the stocks are really low. Even this one, average volume is 2.8 million. Now it's like almost 900 volume, and it went down badly. There is some kind of manipulation there. I don't wanna, get into the details, because you don't have a proof. You can't talk about that shit, But there's something fishy going there. Everything is down. Look, tattoo chip, everything is down. So when you look at Corsair Gaming statistics, boom, forward PE of 15.6. There is no other deal better than this. A forward PE of 15.6, and this is according to Wall Street kind of analysis, which I don't trust as well. I'm pretty positive there will be better than 15 forward PE. The price is not changing, but there is a reason for that. Like the stock is not doesn't have that much exposure. Plus, people think that it's just a kind of something a limited thing, that because they did good in earnings just because of the corona and everyone staying home. Like, when we're gonna get back, no one is gonna use a PC or no one is gonna play games. I have played games, I watched the games even before the corona. I don't give a shit. I mean, I've spent hours and hours watching people play. I'm not gonna stop now. I mean, and this doesn't count like people who do streams, people who do video content. Like, everything goes through PCs, through internet, through through actual PCs. So I don't understand their point. And of course, I don't give a shit. I would rather buy more, build my position, because when the money from Wall Street comes flooding in, then it's gonna be a good day for me, because I would have built my position I wanted. I told you I have 400 shares, around $13,000 invested. I want to bring it more, at least $20,000, or double the amount that I have now. So the price is $31.61. Forward PU is 15. Let's compare it, just for entertainment purpose. Let's compare it to Logitech. Logi. They are the same kind of it's a brand that's focuses also on on gaming, on headset gaming components and stuff like that. But when it comes to Logitech, is trading at $24 or almost $25. They have a dividend of 0.77, which is really low, but it's still a dividend, right? But when you go to the 5-year chart, look here. In 2018, they were trading at $31, the same as Corsair now. So 2018. Look at the stock. It wasn't like doing much. Like Corsair, it goes up and down, up and down, up and down, until 2020, when it went hyper, it went like berserk. Boom, boom, $224. The PE ratio of this one is 22 now. Forward PE is 26, which is actually not as good as Corsair, which has 15 PE ratio. But people like Logitech because they have been around for quite some time and they have been trading publicly for quite some time compared to Corsair, which started trading publicly last year. So that's why people are more into Logitech than Corsair. I'm not mean when I say people, I'm not talking about individual people, but I'm talking about hedge funds, fund managers. And they have a market cap of $21. Corsair market cap is $2.9 billion. Like, do you see that? It's easier for this stock to double or even triple than this one to double and triple, because the more market cap you have, the less likely for your stock to double, because then it's gonna double your market cap. It's gonna take some time, you know. So that's why, like for example, Tesla going from 200 billion to 600 billion, it made it in a year, right? But going from 600 billion to 1.2 trillion, it's gonna take some time. So the smaller caps have more upside. So when you see this one, 2.9 billion, a forward PE of 15.6, $331.56, and everything that is going on with the gaming industry, with the esports industry, and we have looked at different, like, look how much prize money involved, and it went from 2000 at $745,000 to 2020 $120 million, and people still, don't want to buy the stock just because it trades sideways. For me personally, I hope it trades sideways and they keep on performing, they keep on delivering in terms of revenue, in terms of expansions, in terms of new products, and it trades sideways, because then I will have time to buy more and more. Now let's go to tip ranks, or what is tip ranks? Yeah, where you check like kind of analysts. I don't, this shit, I don't trust it that much, but just give you an idea about what people think or analysts think. So Logitech has moderate buy, 6 ratings, 4 hold, 2 buys, $130. So they have a high. This is the average, I think. Yeah. The high is $146. The average is $130, which is this one, and the low of $120. And if you look here, it's $125. So it kind of, you have like a minus, yeah, have either minus 90%, minus 50%, or the average price target represents a 4.7%. So the average price is like 4.7%. When we go to Corsair, three ratings is a strong buy, not a moderate buy. We have a high of $55, average of $50, and a low of $47, and it's trading at $31, which makes it a 58.3% upside from the current price of 31. Now let's get into the website. So Corsair, look at this beautiful shit. Look, I would want to buy something like this, and I'm gonna buy it. Pretty much this, the RGB looks neat. Yeah. So Corsair it's not only one brand, because they have acquired other brands, which make it easier for them to get into different sectors of different layers of the same sector, which is gaming and the esports and stuff like that. So they have gaming gear. They have, of course, they have acquired Elgato, which is focused on streaming. So they have stream decks, and they have like let's go into the details. Okay, so they have gaming gear, headsets, mice, apparel, chairs, ambient lighting, mouse pads, and everything here. They have Slipstream in this one. It's wireless, their wireless technology. In this slipstream, you could basically have 3 components connected in one by one USB. So you use one USB and you connect 3 components wirelessly. So you could use 3 components wirelessly without having like cables everywhere, and makes it, you know, it looks bad even. They have streaming gear, Elgato and stuff like that. I even have this light in here. The green screen is good, but you know. PC components, I have a lot of PC components from Corsair on my PC. Gaming PCs, software and stuff like that. So they are focusing on different things that has to do with this. They have the same objective. Sorry. Their objective is to kind of control the gaming industry, the streaming industry, by doing what? Making it easy for streamers to buy their products and to use their products. Let's, for example, Elgato, the one here, the Stream Deck. It's really like helpful. You could make everything you want just by a click. You could go switch from, you know, anything you want. Makes it easier, and they are making up products along the way, and they are looking for other brands to acquire if they need that. So I don't know why people are so skeptical, because they just trade sideways. For me personally, I would love for them to trade sideways. Just please, just trade sideways, because the more money I get from my income, the more money I'm gonna invest into the Corsair. I just bought 50 shares, I think yesterday or the day before. Of course I bought it 32.7, now it's 31, but you know what, it's fine, because I'm thinking long term. 5 years from now, I'm pretty sure that streaming, gaming will attract more people. Look, just like how many kids now are playing games or watching others playing games. Okay, let's not talk about me. I'm 32 years old. I'm getting old, right? But what about the new generations that are coming up? They see others making it as a living, playing games, and they make more money than you and I. Yeah, you can't now say no to your kid because they wanna go into gaming, especially if they are good and if they are willing to put the work. If they are willing to put the work and they are good, talented kids. I mean, there's some people who are not even talented. Look at Timmy. Look at Timmy the Tatman. He's not even talented, but you know, it's a joke. You know what I mean? So, I hope you like this video. I just wanted to give you kind of, you know, a sum up of why I like this company, why I feel like this is a really steal now at these prices. And you know, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please consider subscribing down below. And you know, I'm gonna put this, you could just check it out yourselves, this links, this articles, if you wanna read more. This esports viewership is growing, esports awareness, you can go into them, like if you just, you know, willing to skip through some things here. So with that said, I hope you're having a nice summer, and you know, see you in my next video. Bye bye.